This video is for anyone who is part of the military, the police, sheriffs, CIA, FBI, anyone in intelligence, counterintelligence, anyone in the government who isn't corrupted by the system. If you're just an average person who goes to work and sits behind a computer and spies on people, or if you're out there protecting and serving, this video is for you. All over the world, people have had enough. It's not put in the mainstream media that much, but it's happening. People are fed up with corrupt governments, with the corrupt central bank who has been slowly taking over the world for decades. People are fed up with being oppressed, poisoned, manipulated, murdered. We want a just and free society, and people are finally standing up for their rights. But guess what? Guess who's stopping them? Do you think the people who run the central banks or the big government officials are out there stopping these people? No. They give orders to their citizens, fellow citizens who should be helping everyone else create a just and better world. They should be helping their fellow citizens fight for their rights, because the people fighting aren't just fighting for themselves, they're fighting for everyone, including the people trying to stop them. It blows my mind that there are people who will follow orders and kill and stop and oppress their fellow man. When you are given an order by someone, that person doesn't give a shit about you. The people who run the government and who own the central banks, they do not care about you or me or anyone who is not in their group. And I can tell you what, it doesn't matter what part of the military or what, if you have a low-level government job, you are nothing to them. You are nothing to them. So when they tell you to follow an order and stop people from exercising their God-given rights to have a society where they're not oppressed, do not follow their orders. Turn around and point the damn gun at them and say, shut the fuck up. It's time for a better world. We need to come together. We need to stop following orders and stop allowing this system to continue. And it starts with everyone at the smallest level. And when it's time for big change, it's time for people in the military and the police to get on our side, to get on their neighbors and their co-workers' side. It's not time to follow orders from some voice over a phone, or follow orders from someone who doesn't care about you, who is using you to control and to maintain their power, to maintain their greed. And if you don't think it could happen, if you think I'm just some crazy conspiracy theorist, think again, because it's happening all over the world. People have had enough. And what will turn the tide is the military not supporting the central banks and the governments, because the military is used as the greatest weapon in history. The central banks use the United States military to take over the fucking world. Look at Iraq. Do you think that was really about weapons of mass destruction? Give me a break. It was about the central fucking bank. It was about the central bank. They wanted their power. They wanted their central bank. But no, Saddam Hussein wanted his own. And he wanted to dictate what currency was accepted. So what they do? They went and killed him. They pointed the United States military right in the direction and said, go get him. And guess what? You guys followed orders. So you need to start thinking hard, because you're going to fuck generations. If you have family, or if you have anyone you care about, you're going to fuck the world up for them if you keep following orders. We outnumber the people who control this world millions to one. That's how small the group is that controls this world. And all we have to do is stop listening. Stop saying, okay, yes sir, no sir. Yeah, let me shove this right up my ass, sir, because you told me to. Let me go kill this person because you told me to. Let me go to this other country and kill innocent civilians because you told me to. Enough is enough. It is time for a fucking change.